The Cinnamon desktop and its customization. That's our topic for today. Hey everyone, what's happening? If you remember, we installed Linux Mint in a previous video. I'll go ahead and link that video up here. However, today we're going to go over the customization of the Cinnamon desktop on Linux Mint. Now, the concepts that I'm going to show you here can be applied to any distribution that uses the Cinnamon desktop. So, let's go ahead and let's jump into this because I'm excited. So here we are on Linux Mint, and as you can see, it has a relatively similar look to Windows. You have an app launcher down here that's similar to the start menu, show desktop button, quick launch buttons, system tray, and a clock. And of course, you also have the desktop background right here, which is a standard Linux Mint background, but however, you can change it by right-clicking and hitting change, and you've got a selection of a lot of them. I do like this one, but you just click on one and it'll change it for you. And then you can just close out of it. Now, you can also, the panel down here is highly configurable. Now you can go to here to panel settings right here, and you can go ahead and change the panel height. You can make it as large or as high as you like, or as short as you like. I like to set it around 30. That way it's not taking up a lot of screen real estate, but it's really up to you. You can also go ahead and intelligently hide panel. So there you go. And you can also hit auto hide panel as well. Or always show. I always show it. Stuff like that. And then also you've got something called applets, which are little applications you can put on your panel. Now you can install more by going here and downloading a few of them. Sometimes I like to put a system monitor down there, but however, you can just go ahead and add the panel down here, and it puts it right here. So you can go ahead and change it. I mean, I can remove the menu if I want to. And then, of course, it puts it right over there. But the thing is, if you do something like that, you can go ahead and go to panel edit mode and move things around. So I can put it right back down there. Also, I like to move this over here. And then I can go ahead and turn this off. I also can go ahead and hit move panel and move it to a different location. Some people like to put their panel on top. I just like the bottom. If I'm using Cinnamon, that's where I put it. Now the menu is also configurable as well. As you can see, we've got favorites over here. However, you can add things to the favorites by right-clicking on one and hitting add to favorites, and it'll be over here. However, it's kind of hiding that. Or you can remove them from favorites by going right here and hitting remove from favorites. Now, I have like Firefox right here. I always go here to Firefox and hitting remove from favorites because I don't see a point in having it here and here. But that is up to you. You can also go right here and hit configure, and you can hit the panel right there, or you can go down here and hit open menu editor, and you can customize where everything is in your menu. As you can see, these are like hidden. I can go ahead and check them, and they wouldn't be hidden anymore. But I'll go ahead and uncheck it. You can also add certain other things to your panel by hitting new item, new menu, etc. Now also, you can also change the icon of that menu by going right here, clicking the icon, and clicking and hitting select. That is up to you as well. You can also add text to it. But I usually just remove the text. I don't necessarily like text. Now you can also go down to the system settings right here, and you can also adjust your theming. Now this is a standard theme that Cinnamon uses, but I can go ahead and hit themes right here in this control panel type settings right here and change it. Now I can go to Linux Mint right here and I can change it. Now you can also go to here to add remove, and it's got a whole repository of different themes. All I have to do is hit this download, it installs it. Here's Cinemark's Rhino. And while it's installing, then I can go ahead and go to themes. And then it is available right here. And then I can go ahead and change everything to Cinemark's Rhino. There we go. And I can go ahead and change this to something that might be more appropriate, like the Cinemark's Aqua. Now everything looks different like this. Alright, now we're going to go back to the settings menu right there. And of course everything here is changed. Now there's also something called desklets in here as well. And where are they? There's the applets, the desklets right there. Now these are basically like desktop widgets is what they're often called. You can add a clock, or you can download more desktop widgets. A lot of times I like to go ahead and add this one right here, and the weather desklet. And then I can go ahead and add these. That's the wrong desklet. I can go ahead and add the weather desklet. And then of course you have to configure it. And the disk space desklet right there. And it tells you how much disk space you are. Now you can hit configure and configure it to RAM. And a lot of times I like to do that. So that was customizing the Cinnamon desktop on Linux Mint. Now I didn't go over everything, but that was the basics. But I would encourage everyone who tries the Cinnamon desktop on Linux Mint or any other distribution to play around with its customization options, so you can get it running the way you would like it to. If you liked this video, go ahead and give it that thumbs up. If you didn't, that's what that thumbs down button is for. And feel free to hit that subscribe button. It really helps the channel. And I'll see you next time. If you like my content and wish to support my work, you can do so on Patreon. The link is in the description. Also, if you wish to see more, check out the videos on your screen.